gentlemen, I'm recording this session. Anybody have any problem?
Sir, I don't have any problem.
No, sir.
Put on YouTube. It is fine for everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, gentlemen, I'm going to show you one picture, a hazy picture, right? So you'll get 30 seconds to observe the picture. So observe the picture very carefully. Okay. After that, I'll give you 1 minute to write down the details where age, mood, gender will you have to write in the sheet of a paper, right? आपके left corner में left side में एक left में box बना होगा, ठीक है? उसकी analogy लेके जो picture आपको दिखाई देगी, उसके हिसाब से ही आपको story में marking करनी है. Story के जो box होगा ना side में उधर marking करनी है. जैसे आपकी screen है ना, वो छोटी screen है आपके paper पे, ठीक है? Like that you have to do. ठीक है? एज में आप लिखोगे जो एज आप परसीव करोगे, ठीक है? मूड में क्या हो सकता है? कुड बी नेगेटिव, पॉजिटिव और न्यूट्रल. नेगेटिव होगा तो माइनस, पॉजिटिव होगा तो प्लस, न्यूट्रल होगा तो ओ. ठीक है? और जेंडर में क्या होगा? मेल होगा तो मेल, एफ होगा तो एफ. जिसे आप आइडेंटिफाई नहीं कर पाए तो मार्क इट एज अ पी. 7 से 8 कैरेक्टर तक आप अपना कैपेबल रखो कि आप मार्क कर सको. और ज्यादा पूछेगा नहीं आपसे. अगर ज्यादा भी कर सकते तो पर्सन्स कर देना, पी कर देना, जो भी है ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल और लाइक दैट ना. आपको इंस्ट्रक्शन दे देंगे वहां, आप डाउट पूछना तो पूछ भी सकते हो. मेक श्योर कि वो ब्रीफिंग जो है उसे ध्यान से सुनो. हर ऑफिसर का अपना ब्रीफिंग करने का तरीका अलग अलग रहता है, राइट? सो व्हाट यू हैव टू राइट आफ्टर दैट 1 मिनट. ओके, नेक्स्ट 3 मिनट्स यू हैव टू राइट व्हाट हैपेंड इन द पास्ट. उस पिक्चर में क्या हुआ था पहले, अभी क्या हो रहा है, फ्यूचर में क्या होगा. हिंदी आती है सबको समझ में? एम आई क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
चलो महाराज तुला उद्धव ठाकरे रोने लगा पूरा.
म्यूट कर अपने आप को सब.
सरकार गिरा.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a picture now. ठीक है? And please no one will. आप अपने आप को वीडियो ऑफ नहीं करो किसी भी कीमत पे, ठीक है? पंकज, where is पंकज?
Yes, sir.
कैमरा ऑन कीजिए प्लीज, वेट फास्ट. एंड प्रशांत पात्रा, क्यों कैमरा क्यों ऑफ किया था आपने देर से यार?
Sir, I think means मुझे
ओके, कोई बात नहीं, लगाना आपको नेक्स्ट टाइम नहीं करना है, ठीक है? अब जब भी आप बैठोगे देयर शुड बी कैमरा शुड बी टर्न ऑन, ठीक है ना? उसमें आप कॉम्प्रोमाइज नहीं करना. आई एम एडिंग वन मोर कैंडिडेट. आप लोग पहली बार आए हो, पहले गए हो एसएसबी में?
First time.
Yes, sir.
ओके, इंस्ट्रक्शन समझ में आ गए क्लियरली? लाइक यू गाइस अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी? प्रशांत?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ओके, ग्रेट. अरुण, प्लीज टर्न योर कैमरा ऑन कीजिए. ओके, ग्रेट. सो मैंने इंस्ट्रक्शन दे दिए ऑलरेडी जो पहले थे, ठीक है? आज बच्चे ज्यादा है तो can go beyond, you know, some time to take more than 1 hour also. Okay, everyone please mute yourself. Get ready with pen and paper. I'm going to show you a picture. Don't turn off your camera. Is it visible? Just say yes, anyone.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Carry on. Please stop writing, everyone. Deepak, everyone, please stop writing. Sunil, Sandesh. Aman Singh was there earlier. नहीं था ना? There is some person, I'm not able to recall his name. He was there in the meeting. Okay, great. So everyone, please go through your story. I'm giving you 30 seconds. Okay, do it fast. Okay, stop it, everyone. Do one thing. जिस पेपर में लिखा है उसे फाड़ के फेंक दो, साइड में रख दो, क्लोज कर दो, उसे फाड़ के फेंक दो, whatever is there. Keep it aside, okay? साइड में रख दो. You're not supposed to see in that. Gurvinder, you have to change your earphone, headphone, etc. Change कर दिया. Okay. So guys, the next part is that you have to narrate your story one by one. Don't try to take more than 50 seconds or 1 minute. Okay, in real life situation, they won't even give you 40 minutes also. Okay, अगर कैंडिडेट ज्यादा होंगे तो आपको 40 मिनट भी नहीं मिलेंगे. समझ रहे हो मेरी बात? I'm dead serious about it. To try to understand the gravity of it. 35, 40, 45 minutes, seconds, that's all. अगर story अच्छी है तो 60 seconds max. To try to wind up maximum चीज आप cover कर सको, but दूसरे को समझ में भी आना चाहिए. Like that you have to say, ना? Okay. So we'll start with the Prashant Patra, then Raghav Awasthi, then Deepak Singh Bisht, then Sharbin, then Ajay, then Neeraj, Param, Rahul Singh, Praveen, Yash. Okay, that's all. After that, Piyush and Gurvinder can carry on further. Till that, you guys have to narrate your story. Once the Yash will done, then Piyush or Gurvinder. Then I'll let know other people to narrate their story. Okay. Okay, sir. Prashant, Raghav, Deepak, Sharbin, Ajay, Neeraj, Param, and then Rahul Singh. Okay, one by one अपने count के हिसाब से याद रखो. ठीक है guys? Prashant first, second Rahul.
My name is Sunil, sir.
No, Sunil, I'm not taking your name. Okay.
I thought it's sir.
Prashant 1, Raghav 2nd, 3rd Deepak, 4th Sharbin, 5th Ajay, 6th Neeraj, 7th Param, and 8th Rahul, 9th Praveen, 10 Yash, 11 Piyush, 12 Gurvinder, 13 Pankaj, 14 Arun, 15 Sunil, and 16 is Sarvesh Kakadangli. Okay, once Sarvesh is done with the story, you have to start your discussion. Number याद होगा सबको अपने? ठीक है, तो अपने नंबर के हिसाब से बोलना. जैसे 21 स्टोरी खत्म होता है, पता लग जाए कौन से नंबर पे क्या है. Keep your mind on the stories and your number 2. ठीक है, मैं shuffle हो जाएगा तो मुश्किल हो जाता है मुझे पता लगाना कैसे किसका रह गया. ठीक है? Okay guys, okay Prashant, you can start. Please proceed.
So good evening, everyone. According to the picture, I have perceived total 3 characters, and the main character of my story is a male of age 28, and his mood is in negative, and the other 2 characters are females of age 24 and 48, of age one is negative and another is neutral. So in my story, there is Mohan is a boy who lives with his parents in the village of Kamlapur in UP, and he's a educated boy who has obtained farming as his career. So Mohan's sister Hansika has recently married in a village next to his own village, and after some of the months of his marriage, she's facing some of the problems in his in-laws house.
Hello friends, according to the picture, I have perceived 3 characters, 1 male of age 27 positive mood, 1 female of age 65 positive mood, 1 female of age 26 positive mood. The action of my story is solving an argument. Ram lived in Delhi with his mother and wife. He once decided to visit Mussoorie with his family. When he told his plan to his family, his mother told Ram that she wanted to stay at home and want to take a rest. This arose an argument. This argument was seen by Ram's wife. She realized that Ram was wrong there. She convinced Ram to apologize to her mother, and Ram did that. And later, only Ram and his wife visited Mussoorie. Thank you.
Morning, friends. I perceived three characters from picture, two female, one male, and the age group is around 18 to 50. Two of them are positive, one is neutral mood. The action of my story is living for job. Main character of my story, Ravi, who got a placement from IIT Delhi. He shared his good news with his family and also start preparing for his documentation and all prepare all the packaging material. He also ensured that all the necessary requirements of the home are with at there, and also ensured that the mother's medicine and a good stock with them. He also shared with his sister that the diet schedule and the medicine schedule of her mother. Apart from that, he while going to his job, he ensured that he will call his mother regularly and promised her about it. He also shared a good time with his friends as well. While reaching to his job and joining it, he regularly calls his mother and asks for her health also, and he also motivates his sister about his education as well. Thank you.
Good evening, all. In the picture, I perceive three characters, two females and a male. A male whose name is Jeevan, who is of 25-year-old, who is studying in a college, and his mother. While Jeevan and his mother was in their home during the period of lockdown, Jeevan saw a lady coming to their home and knocking at their doors, and Jeevan knew that the lady is asking for some alms. And the moment Jeevan tried to help that lady for alms, his mother persuaded him not to go. That lady was not properly clothed and without mask. Then Jeevan, despite her persuasion not to go, Jeevan convinced her mother that he will help that lady with adequate precautions and mask and all. And Jeevan helped the lady with alms, and Jeevan also convinced his mother the importance of the period and the desperate situation that folks like they are going through. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. In the picture, I perceived three characters, two female and one male, age group between 28 to 45. The main character of my story is Ravi, and the action of my story is visit in an old age home. Ravi is a young officer of 28 years old. He posted in Maithili district. Once when he visited the old age home of his district, he found a old lady who is mentally sick. So he told he collected the information about her from the staff and the doctors, and also told the doctors if they want to something medicine and anything which is wanted to treated her, so they can call him. And he also told the owner of the old age home if he wants to something for the old age home, so he can call him anytime. Thank you.
Friends, from the picture shown, I have perceived three characters. One is male and two are female. One female is 48 years of age and other female is 27 years of age. And my male character is of age 25. The story and the theme of my story is taking responsibility in family matters. And the story goes like this. Raman is a sales analyst at Capgemini, Ahmedabad. While having dinner at the family time, he noticed that his sister got a very good score in NEET examination and secured a college at Pune, that is BJMC Pune. Now, he noticed that her mother was concerned and was deeply thinking about the sister's safety, because it was for the first time that the sister was going outside from that city. So Raman noticed this and he went ahead and consoled mother. He also assured her of the safety of sister, and for that he took responsibility. And he finished all the office work on time. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture, I perceived total three characters, two female and one male. The main character of my story is female, age 48 and mode positive. So the action of my story is taking up stand against domestic violence. Rakhi, who is a 48-year-old woman, used to live with her son and daughter-in-law, who got married 10 years ago, and after certain personal problems, so Rakhi, who was very sensible, used to dilute the situation and take up stand always against the social evils. By doing this, she always used to set up an example for the society and for the younger generation. Thank you.
Gentlemen, here in the story, I can perceive three characters. One is the main lead of the character is 25 years of age, and they are the two females who are one of them is in age of 40, and other is in 25. The theme of the story is saving the village from the robbery. Arun lives in a village near in the Madhya Pradesh, and with his mother and the sister. And one day, a group of robbers were attacked the village and started looting the houses. No one was taking initiative at all, but Aman decided to immediately call the police, local police station, from the local police station. But her mother was due to fear not let him to do it. But after a while, he convinced her mother and informed the police. And till the police was not come, he with the other villagers stopped the robbers, and later the police came and fixed the matter. Thank you.
Gentlemen, I perceive three characters. Age varies from 22 to 48. Two females and one male in negative mood. So my theme of my story is brother is helping his sister from the landlady. So Pratik is a boy whose sister studying in Chandigarh University at Chandigarh. One day he got a call and he came to know that from your mother that her sister told to vacate the room at urgent. So he was very angry, and his mother understood that you do not have to worry and angry. And beside that, you can see the copies of the rental things. So he go next to that lady and he discussed the things and he solved the things with the common discussion. Thank you, gentlemen.
Good evening, gentlemen. I pursuing three characters in this story. Two is female and one is male. My hero of my story is Sumit, which is 25-year-old, and the action of the story is taking the responsibility of his sister. His sister wants to prepare for UPSC exam, and she want to go outside the big city, but their parents are worried about his sister because she never go outside the like village and till now. So Sumit decided to take responsibility of her sister safety, and also she said their parents to that the environment of that palace is very nice to study. There are all students are only for study, and also he make comfort for their
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture shown to us, I perceive two female characters and one male character, aged 35, 23, and 27 years, seem to be in positive mood. Action, allowing the sister for further story. Rakesh was a farmer. One day, her mother talked to him and not allowing her sister for further story, and due to the financial condition and sister and she demanded for further story. After that, Rakesh convinced her mother to allow her for further story. Rakesh also joined one of the shop. Whatever the money he earned from the farming and the shop, he sent little amount of money to her sister, who got the admission in Delhi University in B.Ed course. Later onward, her sister got selected as a teacher in private school, and he and his mother celebrated that movement by distributing the blankets to the needy people. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. As I perceive from the picture, I conclude three characters, all of them aged between 28 to 65, and two of them are in negative mood and one in neutral mood. The action of my story is re-establishing a good relation between mother and son. Sheila, who is 20-year-old, is protagonist of my story, is newly wed to Mohan. Mohan usually do household fights and chores with her mother. As the father passed on some years before, the household fight get increased more and more. So Sheila decided to act as an intermediator between them and solve their fight. So one day they three sat together, and Sheila by the act of intermediating between them, solved all their conflicts and fight, and at last they all started living happily. Thank you.
Gentlemen, I have perceived three. Arun, it's mine. Gentlemen, I have perceived three characters.
out of which Sham and Devi, a 50-year-old couple in negative mode, and Sheila, their daughter, is 23-year-old. Action of my story is discussing day-to-day things. Sham, who is an hawker, as he returned home, he is complaining to his wife. He is complaining to his wife Devi about lack of sales, and Devi is seen comforting him. Sheila, their daughter, is preparing for mains as she have already qualified prelims. She wants to be a civil servant so that she can help people like her father and easy their job. I hope you all agree with my story. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. From the given picture, I have considered three characters. One is male and two is females. The male is of 33 years. His name is Ram, and the female is his wife. Her name is Sita, of 25 years old age. My story is about domestic violence. The Ram was in love with some other lady. He married to Sita because of his family pressure. He had no interest in his wife. She used to beat her for her small mistakes. But one day, Sita fought with him and came out of that family, and she joined an NGO for help. And then again, she stood economically strong and worked against the domestic violence. And that's it, my story. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I perceive three characters on the picture shown to us. Two are female, while one is male. The male is of age 20 years old, while the females are of age 18 and 60 respectively. All are in the negative mood. Ajay has recently completed his 12th standard and wishes to for further studies go to a college in the city to complete his graduation. But his mother and sister are concerned about him, as he has never visited a city by himself and stayed there by himself before this. They decide that they come to mutual understanding by his sister's interference and decide that he can go to the city college, but he should keep them updated about his daily activities and visit them monthly, visit them twice in a month. So as to keep in touch with them and to look after the house and support them. Ajay also agrees to the decision and decides to join the college of his choice. Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, 1 second.
So, gentlemen,
one second. So I'm going to share a new link. We'll start discussion from there. Okay. Again. Okay. So you can start now.
Good evening, gentlemen. I pursuing three characters in the picture. Two are female and one is male. The hero of my story is Sumit. This is 25-year-old, and the action of the story is resolving the contradiction in family. The Sumit's sister want to prepare for UPSC exam, so she want to go in the big city for the study and taking coaching. But their parents are worried about it, that what is the environment of that palace, and also they think that their daughter is never went to outside for study. But Sumit involved in this situation and told them that he will take the responsibility, and also he searched that palace. The palace is very calm, and the environment of the palace is very like this. The person they lived only for the study, and if she will not go outside the village, she cannot get their dreams. So their parents are agreed and happily went to their sister in the city. Thank you.
Okay, so
So
friends,
gentlemen,
here
as majority of us are stories. I think we should go for the character first.
So there are
There
three characters.
are
One
three characters.
So the character first, there are two female, one is
most of the
male.
questions.
I think there is a mother son
Can
relationship,
conclude
as we
like
all have concluded that there is a mother son relationship
female
in the
and one
story.
male.
I think majority of us decided that there were three
Many of
characters,
us
and
decided
let us
that there is a
decide
mother
Yes,
son
let us
guys.
relationship.
decide the age of the characters.
The third female, who is she? Let's consider the third female.
I think that mother was somewhat
I think the
concerned
theme
and
of the
she was
story should
looking
be
somewhat
something like
concerned. And
solving
now we
the domestic violence problem, or something like solving the dowry problem.
Solving the family problem. Okay, the action of the story is solving the family problem.
Introducing something like
We can also take like an
It
old
can be
age
a
of
domestic
situation
violence
for
story, but it can't be the like
ladies
dowry.
suffering from
see,
any
friends,
age.
what I can think, see, friends,
Gentlemen, as majority of our stories include that an argument between a mother and her son. So let's keep that theme of the story.
So please, like against health, I'm not able to see or hear you. The situation is like there are many cases of domestic violence in India. So we can build a story up for that and build a theme upon that. We can discuss some solutions about it.
So many of us story was regarding the domestic violence. So can we take the main theme of the story? Let us decide the theme.
Okay, we are agree with you.
I agree with domestic violence. Let's go with that because it is a problem in Indian families. Against women empowerment also.
Decide about what kind of violence, what kind of issue is going on between the lady and the man. As majority of you have pointed that domestic violence issue. As majority of you have
domestic violence,
majority of us
because his expression shows that he's very angry and he's not going to convince. So there will be some violence against the woman.
That's why I'm saying that let's say any positive story. I think majority of us has decided there are a lot of stories given by members.
As we see his expression that he's not in a positive mood, that his sister is to go to somewhere else and he's
there is also third person in
I think watching the face of the mother, she was
kind of persuading. Man was not agreeing.
I think watching the mother, she's trying to stop his son.
The lady was trying to persuade something to
it's not the case of domestic violence. Here, but gentlemen, it's not like if it is a domestic violence, then domestic violence as an old age of situation or any home situation.
I think gentlemen, let us not make the fish market. Let us come to the common conclusion. What kind of action of the story?
The mother is
Let us first
what kind of issue is going on between them. Decide upon them.
it's not the case of
But now that some kind of argument, everyone, so everyone's story some kind of
I believe that
gentlemen.
defend the character says
Gentlemen, in this way,
would be contradictory to
Okay, gentlemen, please stop it. Please stop it, everyone, please stop it. Okay, now it's very difficult for you to come to any consensus, right? So what we'll do, we'll divide the group, okay? So in first group, mark your number properly. Neeraj, Deepak, Rahul, Gurvinder, Pankaj, Sharbin, Arun, and Param Srivastav. I'm repeating again. Neeraj, Deepak Bist, Rahul Singh, Gurvinder, Pankaj, Sharbin, Arun, and Param Srivastav. ठीक है? और second one is group 2. जो बच गए ना बाकी group 2 में है. तो first group में again I'm repeating. Neeraj, Deepak, Rahul, Gurvinder, Pankaj, Sharbin, Arun, and Param. और कितने हो गए? 8 हो गए ना? So 8 people should unmute yourself and rest of please mute yourself properly. Ajay and Sunil, please mute yourself for the group 2. Okay. So now group 1, you can start your discussion. Go for it.
Friends, we can
I think we should decide the age and the theme of the story first. It's not the case of domestic violence.
This is doing in the sequential manner, guys.
We can decide on the age first. Okay. We can decide on the age.
Gentlemen, let us
clearly seen that the son is there.
I think domestic
Because
violence
the lady behind the person
So
is
whether
in
should we
neutral.
decide on the age or the
Watching the face of the mother seems to be stalking his child while doing something.
Yes, that is what I am
It's
saying.
not the case of the domestic violence. The female which is behind the person is not in the negative mood.
domestic
It is in the neutral
friends.
mood.
Friends,
It's not the case of domestic violence. First, we have
Apart from the domestic violence and other social levels, what is
I agree with him. Let us not take it in a negative manner.
Don't take it.
Positive stories has been told by our other teammates.
Take it in negative, friends. We can clearly see that son is
okay,
interfering.
friends. We are only 5 members, so please tell one by one.
Friends,
some kind of argument is going
let
on
us speak
in that
one by one.
picture.
It is getting very ambiguous. Okay, let us speak one by one.
Yes.
See, don't take it towards negative side. Okay, because it's not seeing like she is beating that girl or that girl is looking positive. Okay.
I'm also trying to say that it's not the case of the domestic
characters are
violence.
neutral.
Yes, it's not the case of the domestic violence. I am also trying to say that. Hello.
UPSC, she wants to be a civil servant, but
And the third person
sir. The basic thing is we are going to settle our sister.
but the mother wants
that,
the
agree with you, Gurvinder sir. What
but
so that she
I
can
differ.
serve
I
the
differ. I
society.
partially disagree that the third person doesn't look like a UPSC aspirant. A third person
Okay,
doesn't look
friends,
like a
let us give Sharbin.
I think the format which Gurvinder has mentioned, it can be
Okay,
taken
gentlemen,
because
try to
because
listen
the
me.
third person doesn't look like an UPSC aspirant. His clothing was like it was like a frock or something, some tribal clothing.
Okay, so
And
that
that doesn't mean that
so-
she is not eligible for the UPSC. Not judged by clothing, I think, gentlemen.
let us assume that
She can be the UPSC aspirant. The story can be good. Let us come to the
let us
conclusion.
assume that he wants
Friends,
to
I have one.
want-
I
we are
have one
making the
answer.
story on
See,
the
friends,
picture.
I have
Okay.
one answer for Sharbin. See, nowadays there is a trend that people from village also crack UPSC.
Yeah,
Now
you're
they are
going to
also
the UPSC,
coming
right?
forward.
Yes.
I agree with
So
Raj.
we can take.
Gentlemen,
we
let
can
us
take that
stick
theme.
to the action of the story. We are going out of the box.
So I want
Adding
Okay,
action
okay,
is
okay,
what we
let's
can do. Our
start the
hero will
Okay, gentlemen, we don't have
adding
enough time,
action.
so
The
please.
boy will search the coaching institute and the study materials for the UPSC as well. He will share the notes with her and also some the different kind of toppers notes and the question papers as well as the previous year mock test with her as well.
These are elaborations. We
See,
can just
what I
fix on
can
our
see
theme.
that
If the man is
what I
helping
can see that the mother is concerned about the safety of that girl. Okay,
Okay,
and
gentlemen,
now she
please,
is seeking for preparation to.
Gentlemen, please stop it now. Now the group 2 can continue the discussion from where they left. Proceed, group 2.
Okay, guys, as we have
As a
concluded
majority of us,
from UPSC aspirant, let's continue on them.
Guys, let us speak one by one. Let us speak one by one. Otherwise,
Okay,
the
guys,
theme will
we
not be
consider
clear and
that
our words will not be
As
clear.
we have conceded that
yes, this sister is going for the
UPSC
let's speak one by one.
let's continue the story.
This is a group discussion.
The point where
Let us speak one by one.
Let's go with that only. And let's add more and more action in that her mother is concerned about the safety and the
position where group number
So the girl is a UPSC aspirant and she wants to go out of town. They are living in a town. They want to go out of town. And boy is making.
I think the theme revolves around the
But her mother concerned about her security.
Yes, her mother was concerned. She has never gone out of the town
I agree with you.
Go out from the house.
She never gone out of the house.
Meeting of
Mother is concerned about that.
So problems according to gentlemen, I think the point of the main character. The main character
group number 1 left their story was about what is the going to pursue her.
Easy.
And to go for UPSC
Expression of that is somewhat angry.
So
we agree with
that her and that her mother is concerned about her, and also that his brother intervenes and tells them that
there's no need to worry, and that they all can
Yes,
he can always
I agree
support
with
and
you.
That was the problem.
his mother
Yes,
also
I
support and
completely agree with you.
Let's conclude again. There is
I
action
agree
of the
with you.
story.
The mother
There is
is
a
also
UPSC
upset for the
aspirant
daughter,
girl who
and
want
I
to go
think
out
that
of town.
Guys,
Let's
Yes,
consider this.
Yes,
because
because
they belong to a Rajasthan
we all are saying
district,
it's a domestic
and the girl
violence.
wanted to go to a
Domestic
Delhi
violence.
with Vision IAS.
As she
Oh,
was
yeah,
never
sure,
before
sure.
out
I
in
think the
her life,
dowry.
in her
I
past,
think the
but her
problem
mother
with
concerned
dowry
about her
that's why her
security,
mother is
so
concerned.
she wants
because
to
when
come
we
to
Brother is
know
know
the
agreeing her
dowry
mother.
problem
show
is
her
right,
security,
It
so
will
she
be okay,
wants
everything will be okay, and she'll crack the
it will be
exam in
like a
coming year.
mutual awareness also.
Yeah,
Consider this.
but the
We
girl
share
also
topic.
continue her
Yes,
study about
And
for
later
the
she cracked the
UPSC.
exam with
Yes, and
AI
later she, after 1 year, with full hard work, she cleared the
yeah.
exam with
Also,
flying colors.
we can also add factors like she we can also add factors like she introduced her mother to a few of her colleagues who were also interested in pursuing the competitive exam, so she can cooperate with them and stay with
Guys,
them
I think
together.
we all agree on that story.
Yes, I agree. And that
Yes,
that person had taken the responsibility of the house and for making and sent
Okay,
it as
gentlemen.
sister for the
Okay,
further
gentlemen.
study.
Please stop it. Now we have a 1 minute. Discuss among yourself and tell me who will be narrate your story. Go for it, everyone.
Okay, guys, as we have all concluded that there is a UPSC
I believe that we have come to a common story that story involves being a competitive exam aspirant.
Most of us decided that the story revolves around this UPSC aspirant. The girl wants to be UPSC aspirant.
Okay. So who will conclude?
One exam, she had cleared after one
I think we should nominate one person to tell our
Let's consider the story,
to
guys.
tell the common
We should
story.
nominate a person of group 2 because
I-
group 2 story is very much clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
we all agreed on
think
the
we are good to conclude our story.
Yes,
story.
We can conclude the story
Yes, we
as
can
like
agree.
she wants to be an UPSC aspirant and she got
Why
for
UPSC? They were
the
not very
study
I agree with
and
you.
she
talking
cracked it
about
after
We have
1
all
year.
concluded that
Most of
story.
the persons has agreed upon the story that
Yeah, most of us decided that she is a UPSC aspirant, cleared the examination.
hard work and the story of his success.
Okay, gentlemen, please stop it.
Right.
Yes,
Stop,
okay, it's a
stop,
UPSC
stop it, guys.
aspirant.
Okay. There was a quite, not quite deadly healthy discussion, I would say that. Because if people not understand what is the objective of a I don't know what is there. Okay. But anyhow, it was a very, actual discussion. But I think some of you guys agree with it or not. That's fine. So now tell me who is your leader who will narrate the group story. Tell me fast.
Piyush, sir.
Sir,
I think we can give the chance to the
I nominate Neeraj.
Piyush. I nominate Piyush.
Piyush
I
and
nominate
Neeraj.
Sunil.
Guys,
Sir Piyush.
thank you, guys.
I nominate
Okay.
Piyush.
Okay, Piyush and Neeraj. So who is the leader here? Piyush, Neeraj.
Piyush.
Let's go with the Piyush, sir.
Param, you're not
Let us
supposed
go
to
with the Piyush,
sleep.
sir.
Okay, sit straight. सीधे बैठ जाओ. It's the third time I'm noting your fourth time. Don't do that. अगर आप थक गए, you can turn off your camera and can leave the meeting. No issues.
I'm sorry.
Okay, you're not supposed to sit like this. Straight back off. Amita, if I want, I can ask you to wear formal shirt, everyone. Not banyan like this. Okay. So, yeah, who's your leader? Neeraj or Piyush?
Piyush.
Piyush, sir.
Okay, Piyush, proceed.
Thank you guys for nominating me. As from the picture, we have perceived 3 characters. One is 2 are females, around 28 to 65 years old. The old lady was in negative mood, while 2 of them are in neutral mood. So Sheila, a UPSC aspirant from a very mediator village in Rajasthan. She want to go out as she was a very bright student in her college and want to get an attempt for UPSC. But her mother had a very hard concern for her because she had never been out in past. But her brother intervened between them and agrees with mother that she will do good in her future. And also after that, after her one attempt, she had cleared the exam with flying colors. Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen. So all are agree with the story?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyone who's not agree?
Not agreed, sir.
Not
I don't. Do you think it's a movie going on? I don't. Can you hear me?
No, sir. I'm listening to them because in the group discussion, I'm not getting the chance to talk. It's like
No,
I'm not able to hear anyone's word.
No, I'm not saying. I'm asking you, it's a movie going on. What are you eating right now?
No, sir. It's gum.
So why are you eating right now?
No, sir.
No, it's a good thing you tell me from your end. It's a good thing you're spoiling my whole video here. अभी YouTube पे जाएगा लोग देखेंगे.
Sorry, sir.
Your friend is also coming in between ना. अगर मान लो ये आपका IAS IPS का इंटरव्यू होता है कुछ सीरियस होता, he would have come over there. Don't do that here.
Okay, sir. I will not repeat that again, sir. Sorry.
It's not a good thing, okay? Tell your friend, otherwise do whatever. Either leave the meeting, no issues. परमा प्लेट के मत दो ऐसे, ठीक है? ठीक है ना परम?
सर नहीं लेटा हूँ, मैं बैठा हुआ हूँ.
नहीं अभी आप लेटे हो, 3-4 बार लेटे हो बीच में. Don't do that.
At that time, I'm sorry.
Please be serious about something. Okay, Arun, mute करो अपने आप को. Okay. So guys, how was the discussion? All are happy? Sufficient?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
One नहीं happy.
Sir, I don't agree with this.
Like a fish market, sir.
नहीं, it यार वहाँ तो होगा ना. In reality, it be deadly.
That always happen.
Gurvinder, you have to work on yourself. You have to work on yourself.
Yes.
Yush was okay. Yush was better last time. And Prashant have something to attract. You know, I attracted towards him the way he was speaking. I don't know what he did, but he having some that something. And Arun also have that voice thing. Okay, guys. So little bit थोड़ा analyze करते हैं picture को. ठीक है, everyone please mute yourself. Picture दिख रही है आपको?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tell
Yes,
me
sir.
what potential story you can make on this picture. Any other story? कुछ नया, कुछ हटके. ऐसा क्या? नहीं ऐसा क्या हो सकता है? भाई कौन मार्क कर रहा है इसको?
Maybe dispute on the field in village.
What we can do
Maybe
are
he's a drunkard
who
drink on daily basis.
And the boy is going for his job, and he will calm his mother that he will take care of him, and also he will ensure that his responsibilities will be played by her sister, and he will talk to her sister and tell her about what are the basic medicines and the diet and all.
Sir, can I say something?
So when we look at his expression, we are not like he's convincing. When we look at his expression of that boy, we see that he's not convincing his mother. He's like arrogant and like he don't want to listen to her. Seems like that. So by that we can conclude that like mother is trying to convince him, but he's not getting convinced.
Sir, I think he's a drunkard who drink on daily basis.
Yes.
Mother is angry on him.
Yeah,
Also,
because here it
Yeah.
clearly shows that it is a negative character. That man is that negative character.
Sir, I want to say something, sir.
And man is going for the fighting to other, and her mother is stopping to doing this, I think.
Right,
If that's the case, he will try to convince her mother. No, he is not convincing her mother. Like he is like, no, I don't want to listen to you. Just look at his expression and eyebrows. You will get to know that he is not trying to convince her mother.
It can be there is some type of argument, and he is commanding to his mother.
Okay, gentlemen.
Yeah.
See, I'm looking for some potential story as of now, right? But if you see the face expression, the man is quite reluctant. Reluctant in the sense, just an example, fight हो गई, लड़ाई हो गई है, right? He's going, but his mother don't want him to go.
Sir.
Sir, he's in army, so there is a war.
Sir, I was.
No, it could not be war.
Sir, जैसा कि मेरा स्टोरी था.
जैसे कि मैं आपको किसका स्टोरी था?
सर मेरा जैसे स्टोरी मैंने बताया क्या वो वहाँ यहाँ वैलिड हो सकता है, जैसे कि आई हैव टोल्ड दैट ही इज गोइंग रॉबरी को रोकने के लिए कोई इनिशिएटिव नहीं ले रहा था, तो उसकी मदर डर रही थी कि बाहर जाने से अगर पता चल गया कि कोई किसने इन्फो दिया है तो लेकिन ये फिर भी इनिशिएट लेकर के जाता है और जाके इन्फॉर्मेशन देता है। ऐसा कुछ था मेरा स्टोरी, तो ये वैलिड हो सकता है क्या सर? यहाँ पर
Valid. Everyone's story is valid. Yeah. Everyone's story is valid. What I'm saying, what could be the more potential relatable story? Everyone's story is correct. Nothing wrong or right here. No? It's a perception.
Sir, there is an upcoming war, so he had a call on. So that's why her mother got emotional. She doesn't want him to go, but he just go
No,
and
it could.
his wife is standing
No,
there.
no,
Sir,
it's
my
not,
story is
it's
like
not with army man.
So how
If that's the case, then why is that other ladies in that?
Okay, gentlemen,
Sir, I think
fine,
the dowry
listen.
problem will be a good one.
Listen,
because
okay, dowry is a, dowry is already been, I think you heard somewhere about this picture of the story. Everyone make a dowry and all those things. It's long back, everyone is making this. I'm not saying you should make a different
Sir,
story.
can you please listen to my action once?
Which one? Who's there?
Param, sir, Param. Sir, I
Param,
think, sir, I think he is, we can go like this, that he is a brother and a group of people misbehave with his sister in some way, and mother is stopping not to go like this, and sir, can we go like this? In this?
Then what you did? Then what you did? Tell me the action,
Sir, we
outcome
have
of that.
to think for the conclusion.
नहीं, अगर आपकी बहन के साथ कोई ऐसा करेगा तो what will be your option? What are you gonna do? क्या करोगे आप?
Sir, as the
I'm asking
picture
for-
showed, I won't listen to my mom.
What you will do?
I won't be listening to my mom. I won't be listening to my mom, as the picture is also showing this only, that this guy is not listening to his mom.
Okay, then
Mother,
what?
sorry.
Param, then what? क्या होगा बेटा? उसके बाद क्या होगा? Action क्या लोगे आप?
Sir, I think we can full stop here only, that he is going to retaliate in some of the way.
No, you are not understanding. Sarvesh got the point. It's not the first time I'm doing this thing, right? I'm asking, ठीक है, मतलब आपने बोला छेड़ रहा है मेरी बहन को, ऐसी कोई स्टोरी बनाई है ना आपने?
हाँ, yes sir.
Okay, अगर आपकी बहन को मान लो सेम सिचुएशन में कोई छेड़ रहा है, आपकी माँ नहीं चाहती आपको, she will involve, she don't want you to go there. उसने वो खतरनाक गुंडे हो, कुछ भी हो. अब now you're in this situation, what are you gonna do now? क्या
फिर भी
करोगे आप?
जाऊंगा ना सर, हीट ऑफ द मोमेंट. सर, हीट ऑफ द मोमेंट है, जाऊंगा तो वैसे भी.
नहीं, I'm asking you, हीट ऑफ द मोमेंट है, जाओगे आप, no issues. Okay, no, not at all, no problem.